Welcome to the Rhoda Wilson Show, keeping you informed, entertained, and educated. My name is Rhoda Wilson. I'm truly excited about this new series because we've got wonderful guests across the communities talking to us about sports, health, the environment, and of course, we've got a new segment within this new series called The Kitchen. So I hope you take away some cooking tips with you later on in the program. Now, let me introduce you to my guest because I'm really excited. Nubian Ski is a non-profit Afro-Caribbean ski club based in London. With over 200 members across Europe, the company's aim is to increase and extend the reach of affordable skiing holidays to the Afro-Caribbean community here in London. So, Elaine and Livingston, I hope I pronounced it right. Welcome to the Rhoda Wilson Show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit more, because this is actually unusual. When I got an email from Paul, I thought to myself, God, this is fantastic. So tell us about the club and how it started and so on.
Well, the person that can tell you is this young lady here who actually started the club.
Really? Go on, tell us.
Yeah.
What was it? First of all, tell us, what was the reasoning behind it?
We ran a club in Europe, and we decided that we wanted to do
Where is it in Europe? What part?
We actually skied in Europe a couple of times, and we actually organised a skiing holiday.
Would that be in Switzerland? Or
We actually did it in France and Italy.
Italy, oh nice.
And that's where we started skiing, and actually Yvonne and I met during a skiing holiday.
Oh.
And then we decided on the second ski holiday we'd love to ski in America.
Yeah.
So we met somebody else called Tony, and Tony Herbert.
Yeah.
He was one of the original founders as well.
Yes.
And there's somebody called Anita, she's now in America,
Yeah.
who was another one of the founders. And then we decided to set up the club.
Yeah.
I think initially it was just Yvonne and I decided we were just going to go to America to ski the following year.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden we decided to put it out. I managed to get a price together.
Yeah.
We got a reasonable price. We started off with 20 people, then 27, and our very first trip was 40 people.
Wow.
So, and that was to Keystone in America. And also what we found out was there's a massive black ski organisation in America called the National Brotherhood of Skiers, who we affiliated with.
Wow.
And we go every other year.
Yeah.
So we actually linked up with them that year. And that was one of our first experience with they call it the NBS, the National Brotherhood of Skiers. And from then on, so every other year we do our own thing, and then every other year we go with the National Brotherhood of Skiers.
Tell us a bit more about the club. What kind of structure do you have?
Well, there's 5 organisers.
Okay.
There's myself and Yvonne McKinley.
Yeah.
There's Paul Skelly, who's the president.
Yeah.
And there's Robert Fearon, who does he's a treasurer.
Yeah. Why did you laugh? I mean, Robert, did you hear that? They laughed,
because you can't spend 2 pence without him chasing you up. And I collect all the money, and I do the marketing and the PR side of things as well. And there's Livingston Gilchrist, who does the entertainment side of the skiing side.
Okay. But have you actually had a lot of positive feedback from the Afro-Caribbean community? Because skiing is not something that we would normally do. Am I correct?
That's an interesting perspective, because in our experience, we've found that when people are made aware that there is a ski club that can actually organise events and put these trips on, they actually get involved. So I think we average something like 30% new people year on year. Wow. So that's quite good. I mean, if you consider the fact that there are a number of people out there who would like to ski but don't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
And as a result, Nubian Ski provides that opportunity. And very much a bit like Elaine and I, when we first went skiing, I think we were out to dinner at the time, and we were just having just relaxing, got a phone call, and we're told that a couple of people going on the ski trip dropped out. And we just went along. And, the rest of it, as they say, is history. It's fantastic. So there are a lot of people out there who would like to ski, but don't know how to go about it. And also there's this misconception that skiing is an elitist sport. It's for the privileged few, but the reality is that we've had students on Nubian Ski trips as well. So it's very much there for everyone. So,
I mean, give us, like, generally, what does the skiing entails? I mean, when people want to go skiing, for a novice, I mean, I can do snowboarding and skiing, so I'm okay. But for some of the viewers watching it, this is new concept for them. Yes. So just give it to us in a layman terms. What is skiing all about?
It's about having fun and meeting up with like-minded people. There's 2 parts to it, really. So there's a skiing element of it, and there's the après-ski. And après-ski is the entertainment side, which is where Livingston gets involved.
What is that? What is après-ski?
We have a lot of our own parties. So first of all, it's a skiing.
Yeah.
So because Yvonne McKenna is our communications person, she spends sends lots of emails out, lots of documentation, so everybody is well informed way before the trip, what they have to do. We're always at the end of the telephone so they can ring me. I talk them through, especially the newbies. I talk them through what to expect, what to take with them. We send out lists.
Newbies, by the way, it's not that, it's a new person. Don't think that,
it's a new person. Yeah, so so we have the new people who join us. So they kind of aware, and then it's involved the ski pack.
Yeah.
So the ski pack consists of the lift pass. So you have to have a lift pass to be able to go on the different chair lifts or the gondolas, which takes you up into the mountains. And then you have the lessons. So you have to pay for lessons. So we always advise the new people and even the experienced people. I still have lessons even though I've been skiing for 10 years because it's about technique. And then we have the ski hire.
Okay.
So you could have the ski hire, which consists of the skis or the snowboards and the helmets and the boots.
Okay.
But you have your ski gear before that, which is salopettes, which is the waterproof trousers and the jacket.
Yes.
Your goggles.
Yes.
Your gloves. So there's a lot. So and then you have your thermals underneath. And people's got this misconception that it's cold, but like your top is blue, the sky is blue like that.
I know, because that's one of the things as well.
Place.
Actually, when you go skiing, it's not that bad. 'Cause, I mean, it's not as cold as people think it is. I remember once I went skiing. It was in Austria, we went skiing. And when I came back, I actually got burned from sun.
Yes.
And that's when I realized that my skin, despite being a darker skin, that I still need sunscreen to protect myself.
That's right. And you've got to recognize also that where you're high up in the mountains, the UVs, the rays, are much stronger.
Exactly.
And also, they're reflected off the snow. So you're almost like you're getting a double dose of the sun and the intensity. And that's, as a result, that's why people often get tans. It's a strange concept to go skiing and come back with a tan.
So you don't have to go anywhere hot, just go skiing.
No, that's right.
And you can get tan at the same time as do some sports as well, and you have a great time as well. But tell us about this party. You were telling there were two aspects to the skiing that you organized.
I guess the fun part that goes beyond the exhilaration of skiing, because skiing is a great sport. Boarding, as you say, you do boarding as well, is a great sport. It's very fast, exhilarating, it's fun. And it goes without saying that when you play hard, you want to play harder when you come off the slopes.
That's true.
So the après ski is about how we engage with a bit of fun activity. I mean, there's some resorts that we've been to. We've gone to hot springs out in the open. It's kind of surreal where you're sitting or standing in this hot springs, natural spring from under the earth, and it's snowing on your head. It's a strange concept. We were in Japan last year, for example, and we had
pictures of
went to
that.
onsens and so on. Onsens just like open air spas. But the fun element is that a lot of these ski resorts are geared up for the après activity. That could be just going to bars and having drinks and meeting new people. It could be the parties. And Elaine
we like parties.
Absolutely.
Like
Elaine mentioned NBS. When we meet up with the NBS on a biannual basis, they often organize a lot of parties, from the happy hour parties, which immediately, as soon as you come off the slope, you're in the restaurants and the bars, and they're just thumping out music. So there you are, dressing all your ski gear, and we're partying, and we're laughing and having a lot of fun. And then we often go back to the hotel, freshen up, go to dinner, and go back out to the parties again. So there's always a lot of activity in ski resorts. And as a result, there's never a dull moment. There's always something to do.
That's fantastic. The audience we're watching this thinking about, really, can I really do this? I mean, what kind of clientele do you have? I mean, what kind of people, some of your members? Just give us a taste of them.
We have a variety of members. We have anybody within reason. We have all different people.
Okay.
I think just a variety. We have younger members. We have, it's just people who want to ski. We have people got their own business. We have, it doesn't really matter.
There's no class to it. There's no class. That's what I'm trying to get at.
There's no
because
class.
somebody sitting there will think, oh gosh, but I'm just only an office. I don't think I can do this. But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I think you have to have the passion for it.
Yes.
And if you don't have the passion for it, there's nothing wrong in trying anything once. In my case,
that's
within reason, as long as it's legal. Don't go and do anything illegal. So I saw this on the Rhoda Wilson show. No ways.
As you say, a passion. It's having that desire. Because so often, and I'll give myself as an example, when I was much younger, I had this interest in skiing, but I didn't know how to go about it. And therefore, the passion wasn't there strong enough. And as a result, I just didn't dabble into it. the opportunity came up, as I said, 10, 11 years ago when we had a chance to go away. And it's been a bug within me ever since.
Yeah.
And there's so many people out there who have the desire,
Yeah.
but don't change that to action. And what we're saying to you listeners out there and viewers is, come on, get up with your butts and get involved, because this is real and it's so much fun, it's so rewarding.
I know it is, and you can see all the pictures of all the happy people again coming up. You can see how happy they are. So if they're happy, you know you're going to be happy. You're not going to turn up there looking miserable, are you?
Yes.
Now? So, which is quite good. Also, we're talking about the kit you have to have.
Yes.
They can be a bit pricey, isn't it? So if anybody's going to do this, it would be nice for them to do it as every year. Basically, if they're going to invest in getting the kit, it would be nice to do it every year. Wouldn't you say that? Or we just
to touch
or can you
on
hire
that.
it?
You can hire a lot of the equipment.
Okay.
For example, the basic clothing from Celopets, Elaine has mentioned that it's the waterproof trousers, for example, and the jackets. You can hire most of the essential equipment.
So you don't really have to have them. You can just go out,
absolutely.
hire them.
The things that you need to purchase are the undergarments, the thermals, your gloves. You need to be your own. You can hire goggles, helmets, and so on.
Okay.
So you can hire most of the equipment, and certainly when it comes to starting out, we wouldn't recommend a person goes out and buy boots and skis straight away. No.
Okay.
First of all, if you like it, go again for the second time, hire the equipment. And if you find that you're really into this, that's when it comes time to invest.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's how you approach it, and at the end of the day, it is affordable without a doubt.
Oh, that is good. But also, as a result of this Nubian skiing, you've also branched into other things as well, because you have the annual family day as well.
Yes, indeed, we do.
Yes, we tend to have it around the first or second weekend in August.
Okay.
And it's a picnic, so everybody comes with their picnic. They come.
And where is that held generally or normally? Actually?
Greenwich Park.
Greenwich Park.
And we normally meet near the bandstand. And we tend to, it's really good because we tend to cater for the children. We have the bouncy balls for the children. We have races, so we provide medals. And we have the different ages for the children. We have the father's race. The men are very competitive.
Oh, well, like always.
Extremely competitive. Absolutely.
The women are also competitive, actually. I don't race anymore. I can't compete with them. A lot of them are fast ones. And then we have softball. And a lot of people bring their rice and peas, their chicken, their Sunday dinner, and they, bring their tables and chairs. And it's a really
good thing about it is that, as Elaine said, it is very much a family-orientated event. There are non-skiers. In fact, a good percentage of the people who've come to the family days in the past are non-skiers. The fellowship that we have, it's always on a Sunday, and therefore it's a fun day. And we've been very, very blessed to have had great weather.
I mean, family doesn't mean you have to be father, mother, all together.
No,
it's just something that embraces you as a family.
That
Am I
is
right?
correct.
Or
We use the term family day. It's very much a community day.
Okay.
And the community comprises of anyone and everyone. Friends, acquaintances, family.
So did you hear that,
grandmothers.
Grandmothers.
Some people bring their grandmothers, their granddads, their aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters,
It's
friends.
great. I mean, my mother came last year.
Anybody and everybody. Everybody's
great.
welcome.
And where can people find out about this information if they wanted to? Is there a website?
www.nubianski.com, nubianski.com.
Okay, so if they want to find it, it's actually part of the skiing as well, although it's...
It's our official website, and once a person links into the website, first of all, they can actually just add their details, their email addresses, and we'll add them to our email database. That way they can be kept informed of all the events that we get involved with, whether skiing. Elaine mentioned we have the family day, the annual family day. Also, we're about to launch a diving holiday, so it's moving from skiing.
My gosh,
To Nubian dive.
There's no end to your talents, huh?
It's about providing the service at the end of the day, and we feel very privileged that we have such a diverse group of people within our membership, but also within our organizer group as well, who've got great skills. And we combine what we do naturally to provide an opportunity for others to engage in fun activities across the world.
Wow, this is interesting. Please do not go away. We've got some interesting conversation here we're having about Nubian skiing and also how to go skiing. So we'll see you shortly.